do care a lot more than you know, brother. Wouldn't be doing this. Good morning. Yeah. Y Alex, espero que tengas un buen día. Espero voy a tener un buen día. Como que tú piensas. Claro que voy a tener un buen día. I'm gonna have a great day, just like this little lion, right? Just like this little lion. I'm gonna have a great day. Think about these people come into my fucking house. They come into my house and like, you need to stop doing this. You need to leave. No one likes you. Beza has kennel cough. Kennel cough? What the fuck is kennel cough? Gosh, the audacity. My bad, buddy. There you go. And dogs get it from each other. Just a bad cold. Just a bad cold. He's been sick before. Alright. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, that's that. That's that. What, baby? We have some bums. Thanks to Kate. Shout out to Kate for sure. Kind of yeah. It's a privilege to speak here, bro. Absolutely, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Think about it, bro. But it's okay, you know? You know why? Because you can host your own show. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Now, you ready? I'm kidding. I'm making a little coffee. Technically, this is my second cup. Good morning, Laura. I see you. Come on. Yeah, okay. Some people take things too serious. Like, I take life serious, right? I take life serious, but I think too many people take too many things serious. Keep pushing. Psych. I'm looking for it. Yeah, night at the road. I'm down. What? Actually, hey, good morning, YouTube. Motherfucking. Just gonna feed him fucking treats for days. Come on, chick. Okay. Good morning, everybody. What a fucking smart dog. Ah, my elderberries. I love elderberries. I don't care. Hello, good morning, YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. There's always going to be obstacles. There's always going to be obstacles. Those elderberries jump at you. They do. Roxbury, I don't know what that is. Yeah, they really do. It's a surprise every morning. I'm not used to having like sweets in the morning. And these motherfuckers are sweet. They got fucking 3 grams of added sugar, 5 grams of carbs. God damn, bro. A little bit. Good morning to you. I miss drinking my coffee outside. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Things change in life though, you feel me? Things change in life and you have to adapt. You always have to adapt to certain things. You remember that. Things, like, the only permanent thing there is in life is change. Right? And you just gotta be ready for it. You know when he cries and he pisses me off sometimes? I'm like, motherfucker, he's gonna die one day. And I'm like, you know what, just enjoy him. Good morning, YouTube. Buenos dias, welcome. We are peaceful here. We are peaceful here. You can say hi. I'm not gonna bite you. Hey, Chuchi, good morning to you. How are we doing today? I have coffee today with one of my old clients. I haven't seen her since I came into town. She's like, dog, what you mean you're not gonna see? I'm like, fam, I'm literally fucking working all the time. You in a new house? Yeah, bro, I moved like 2 months ago. I moved in August. I moved in Agosto. Agosto, my friend. Agosto. August like 19th, I moved here. And August 19th, September, October. It's almost 3 months, fam. I'm almost here. Hey, what's good, man? What's up, Julian? Julian in the motherfucking house. Shout out, Julian. I'm gonna make some eggs. Can we all? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Ali, because I welcomed you this morning. You're in my private time, right? 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. is my private time. And you're in my private time. You know what? Next time I'll fucking mail you a banana. How about that? You're incredible. Ali has VIP access, 100%. Ali gets videos of me. Mom means something else. Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks, my God. Hi, Rosa Parks. How are you? Long time no see. Whoa! The honor is mine. The honor is mine. The honor is mine. Today is about exactly 2 months. I'm down 18 pounds. Fuck yeah, Julian. What a G you are. To see your little abs. Keep going, brother. Keep going. I have to measure. What you talking about? You think, motherfucker, you think I look this fucking good not measuring? You think I have abdominals because I don't measure? I have abdominals because I measure everything. Said sit in the back, I would have listened if you were the seat. Jesus. What up? What up? Is that Christ? Hello, Christ. Hello, Christ. Been woke 24 hours, can't sleep. You ain't doing enough. Go knock out 500 burpees. You'll sleep like a child. Oh, I'm also on YouTube. I'm also on YouTube Live. Also on YouTube Live. Yeah, I'm a fucking G, dude. I'm a G. And when I say G, I mean grateful. Motherfucking cream rice. Yeah, I need a fucking vacuum here. Without a fucking doubt. Oh wait, no. Keep watching. Dog looks like Batman. No, he looks like Charizard. Charizard. Dobermans are Charizards. Hold on, I need eggs. So we're gonna have to work on it. Tú y yo tenemos que trabajar en eso. Porque yo no sé lo que hacer. Either I ignore it, I don't know what to do. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I ate a lot of food yesterday. I even had a Cliff Bar yesterday. Where do you live? You don't train? I live in Florida. What's up? What are your calories? Bro, I don't track calories. My brother, I don't track calories. For me, it's macros, but I've also been doing this for a very long time. But the people I work with, my clients track their macros. Does the dog understand Spanish? Yeah. Oh, did you end up throwing away those baby B-Day pancakes? Yeah, end up throwing the last 2 away. I couldn't eat the last 2. There was just too much. Halloween World, bro. I read a little bit yesterday during my burpees, but you weren't here. Did I leave? My fucking Vaseline? What up? I was busy. See, you can't ask me when's the last time I read. I read last night, but I hit the dispensary in the gym after. Why are you gonna fucking smoke weed, bro? Smoking weed's for losers. You don't need it, bro. Coming from a retired pothead, you don't need it. Can you name one of the best books you've had? Best books? The Bible. People don't want to hear that though. The Bible. That's why I still read it. Oh, no. That's it. So what's your macros? My macros, anywhere between 200 to 220 grams of protein, 100 to 150 grams of carbs, about 30 to 40 grams of fat. What supplements? Only 3 supplements, brother. Protein, multivitamin, and creatine. And elderberry, apparently now. But I do it for myself and enjoyment. Yeah, fuck smoking. I was hit back yesterday. This is the president. You should see what I do. I crack myself up. Alex, chill. I'm trying. See less than 200 calorie day? Fuck yeah, for sure. You're right. I just did. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I was thinking to myself as I'm on, what's elderberry? It's just because I got sick. It's funny. I was like scratching Leon and I was making these eggs, and I thought to myself, if you think this is multitasking, you should see what I can do with my hands and my tongue. Have you heard "Miss Your Body" by Nate Brand? No, brother. Let me put it this way: Sage. Brother, to build a body like this, right? To build a body like this, it's more so going to come down to how you eat, how you train, more than anything. More than anything. That's what's going to come down to, bro. I take 3 supplements. Multivitamin, fucking elderberry now, I guess, and protein powder. You feel me? That's what you have to understand, bro. If you get your nutrition dialed in, bro, forget about it. And I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you. Go. I'll prove it to you, brother. I'll prove it to you. Because it's literally all about your nutrition. Take this guy, for example. This is one of my clients, bro. 60 years old, bro. 60 years old. Look at this, bro. Before and after. Right? Before, he's 60. Before, right? And then after. This is, I'll show YouTube. YouTube, this is before. This is 3 months. Before and then after. This man's 60, bro. 60. Multivitamin, creatine, protein powder. Macros on point, right? Macros and consistency, and I'm always watching him. Right? Yeah, he's in tip-top fucking shape. Look at it. 60 years old. Shout out to Santiago. 60 years old. Has abs. Macros. I'll give you another person, right? 292, brother. You can make it happen. 292 to 188. Small little 4-pack little V-line. But look at his arms. Look at his, he didn't just lose fat. He didn't lose weight. He lost body fat and he built muscle. Look at his fucking arms. Right here too. Right? There's a difference. And so it's because you don't know. You've never been taught. You would never, if someone came to you and say, yo, why don't you speak Spanish? And you never taught Spanish. I'm like, no one taught me how to speak Spanish. So if you're over here thinking, why can't I get in better shape? You were never taught how to eat macros, how to stay consistent, how to be disciplined. Why all of a sudden are you expecting to know how to do this? Right? Take steps twice to 3 weeks. So how should I stop this? Be focused muscle gain. You can still do steps, bro. I've been big. I lost 1 point muscle in the last 2 months. How wrong? You lost muscle. How do you know you lost muscle? Do you track it or something like that? Take photos, brother. If the only way you lose muscle is if you're not stressing the muscle and you're not feeding the muscle. There's only 2 ways to add muscle. There's only 2 ways to add muscle, right? Don't track them. I eat chicken, rice, and veggies twice a day and protein shake. Yeah, you don't track anything, brother. You don't track. You're not tracking anything. It's like trying to get rich and never counting your money. The more detailed you are with anything, that's like going to work and never counting how much money you make or how many hours you work. How do you expect to make rent and things like that at the end of the month? At the beginning of the month, if you have no idea how many hours you work and how much you're getting paid, you would never do that. You track how many hours you work, you track how much money you make, you know your bills are due at a certain time, you have deadlines, and you're able to make it happen. If you have that precisely built for you with your training, your nutrition, and your mindset, forget about it. The results are astronomical. I forgot how to say it. There's only 2 places you can learn how to track. You can learn how to track online, and you're gonna have a gazillion people telling you what to do. You can go on TikTok, you can go on YouTube, you can go on Instagram. There's a million ways to do it. The fastest way is to hire someone like myself and get something personalized. It's like getting a tailored suit. You can go online and figure out, okay, maybe this works, maybe that works, maybe this works, maybe that works. It'll take you time. If you put in the time, you can do it. It's just gonna take you a lot longer. I'm gonna do it right today. I do and check the previous BMI increase. I lost muscle. Yeah, so you lose muscle only 2 ways: not eating enough protein and not stressing the muscle. No, I can do that with you. Yeah, Danny. Where's Miley? Miley lost already like what, 2 pounds? Yeah. Oh no, music. I'm so sorry, guys. I learned macros from the whiteboard lessons before I've known about that. Yeah. Macros change your life. Macros, because everything's much more precise. Everything's precise. Everything's to the detail. Everything's to the detail. You don't realize. If you were teaching me macros, I would never have gotten. Yeah, 100%. And you don't realize how much more soft lean muscle is. Yeah. And the gym game lately has been good. Not giving up. Failure is no option. Yeah, of course. Leon, go. No, you really went out, Bubba. No. You know what? It's all patience, bro. And it's all a test, bro. It's always a test. Everything is always a fucking test. And listen, bro, the best way to get driven in the gym is to get results. That's the fastest way. What's your body fat percentage? Brother, I don't measure my body fat percentage. I don't care. I haven't weighed myself in 3 months. I don't care how much my body fat is. I don't care. What's important is how you look. Your body changes every single day. The best way to track your progress is to take photos. A lot of you guys don't like to take photos. That's another thing. You guys don't take enough photos. Like, that's the truth right there. The mirror won't lie. Photos don't lie. They tell you the truth. They tell you where you're fucking lacking. Right? So simply by understanding what you're eating on a daily basis and then taking photos, you can tell how your body's really changing. And that's why I do that with my clients. Every 2 weeks we take photos. Every week we weigh in. We track progress. Body looks more than average, 100%. But what do you expect, bro? What do you expect? You haven't been putting in the effort. You haven't been making the sacrifices. You haven't been disciplined. You're really not sure what to do. Why are you expecting such a crazy result with very little work, discipline, and sacrifice? Right? Like these expectations of yours, they're too high when you're not doing the work. That's really it. And it's different. Where do you find is the best in position? I've been doing my cap and I heard Delt pin. But first of all, I used to pin back when I was 24 years old. I don't pin anymore. But it was your glute. Even I hated it. Your glute, your 4 quadrants. 1, 2, 3, right? The thing is, you said yesterday with eating a banana with protein really stuck in my head because of insulin. Yeah, insulin. You got to be careful with insulin. It's not be careful. You just have to understand insulin. 20 grams carbs around 125, fat around 35. I track calories and protein, but yeah, macros actually make more sense. Julian, yeah, 100%. Yeah, wake up. I am about to sleep. It's 8:30 p.m. Yeah. Well, I've been up now for like 7 hours. It's 10. Yeah, I've been up since 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've been up for 7 hours. Good morning. If I do, I'm going to do right up front, right there. Right there. Fucking need to answer this. So yeah, you should have some kind of protein when eating, man. Yeah, anytime you're having a carb, you want to have a level of protein with it just to minimize insulin so it gets put more towards your muscles and not your fat storages. Yes, insulin has 3 jobs. Remember, to shuffle protein into the muscle, shuffle glycogen back into the muscle, but also build fat. And so that's why people eat chips or you eat carbs out of place. I'm very careful about that. Once I learned that, it was a different story. YouTube, give me 1 second. What do you think about India? I mean, I don't have anything against India. 1 second, YouTube. What about my my YouTube people are asking me. They're like, what are you? Sorry, there's no stupid questions, bro. So a banana in a protein shake is top notch. It's not top notch. Again, it's just a carb. It's just a carb. That's what we need to understand. It's just a carb. Like cream of rice, right? Cream of rice is carb. When's the best time to have carbs? When is the best time to put gas in your tank? When is the absolute best time to put gas in your tank? Still been doing the same gym already since you told me to stand on business. Yeah, bro, I still been going to the gym. Fuck yeah, that's what it's all about, brother. Hey, we talk more about insulin. Each carb sparks insulin. Yeah, some carbs raise insulin, some spike insulin, right? Depending on their glycemic index. Rice, it depends also on the amount, right? Rice rises insulin. Potatoes rise insulin. Cream of rice, oatmeal rises insulin, doesn't spike it. Sugars like bananas, watermelon, apples, they spike insulin. Sweet, obviously. Sugar, any type of sugar spikes insulin. Cereal, you know, all these things. Fucking, also honey, right? It's not a bad thing. It just also depends on your body. So how's your care routine? I don't wash my hair, bro. Don't wash it. But I eat very healthy, bro. I eat healthy. I don't fucking eat healthy. I eat for my goals, right? I ate 5 eggs yesterday. Okay, so rising is not the problem. Spiking the problem. Yes. 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 And what brings it down is protein. Protein releases something called glycagon. Protein releases a hormone called glycagon, where where it reduces the rise of insulin. So now, what else reduces the rise of insulin? Fiber, like broccoli, asparagus, all these. So if you pair those up together, you minimize the spike of insulin. So making sure it gets used to your muscles and your muscles in your other. Because 5 eggs, brother, it all depends on how everything else is. And overnight, oh, it's okay instead of rice. Yeah, it just depends on how much. You look like a lion. That's the best compliment I've ever had. Thank you. I don't think anyone's ever told me that. I like you. You look like a lion. No one's ever told me that. I like that. What are the things you apply? Nothing, bro. I don't water. Water. I wash my hair with water. That's all. I wash my hair with water. Where am I at? Yeah, blueberries. Have cup. Someone. I knew someone was gonna say something. He's not a lion though. No, but you know what? It's a nice compliment, right? You're just mad because no one called you a lion. Sucks to suck, buddy. Kelfer is not good. What the fuck is Kelfer? Somebody want? Oh wow, learn something new. Yeah, bro. Most people don't know that. Appreciate it. Yeah, a really good book. A really good book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Talks about like people who walk inside somewhere smiling show a massive amount of confidence, and that's literally what you do. Hi, and it's like positivity. At least he is in Garfield. I mean, it's gonna come down to your macros. You feel me? Like it's gonna come down to are apples bad? No. One of my clients yesterday, shout out to Tracy, she's like, I was looking through the app and I didn't know an apple had 25 grams of carbohydrates. That's insane. I'm like, the veil has been lifted. The veil has been lifted. See, and this is why I look at, like, I compare this to church. I compare it to church. I compare it to the workforce. I compare it to everything. Apples are healthy. Bananas are healthy, right? Going to church is nice. But when you look deeper into everything, 25 grams of carbs for an apple, there's nothing wrong with it. But if your goal is 150 grams of carbs a day, and that's already 25, and an apple's supposed to be healthy, you can still gain weight eating healthy. You have to understand that. You can gain weight eating healthy. That's why I'm like, oh, I eat healthy. I don't give a fuck if you eat healthy, right? You can still gain weight eating healthy. It's about understanding what's actually inside of what you're eating. 25 grams of carbs for just an apple. A banana is 27 grams of carbs, right? Both of them there, you have like almost 60 grams of carbs, or pretty much 60 grams of carbs, right? And if your goal usually 150, max 200, look at that. You're saying that was fruit? I don't get it. How many people come into the gym? Not many at all. Sorry, what are things about my face? I don't have any fucking face thing. Just eat better. As from my name, Earl, that people think apples are bad because in the show they say spray them with. Yeah. Dead animals fruit. Dead animals fruit. Dead animals. Yeah, dead animals. You know, when people ask me, do you eat fruit? Fuck yeah, I eat fruit, dog. But it's different, man. It's much different when I eat fruit. It's so much more different. Because if you have less fat, you're more prone to you're less prone for more carbs to turn into fat. I had an egg sandwich with keto bread. Do you fast? Fuck fasting, bro. Macros. If you don't have muscle, there's no point in fucking fasting, bro. Because you still have the same fucking issue. You don't understand food. You don't understand food. When you understand food and what is actually in so let me put it this way. To get the body you want, there's a certain amount of things you can eat on a daily basis. If you overeat, then you're gonna not look the way you want to look. Everything has a price tag. Every piece of food you have has a price tag. People call it calories. I go deeper, and we call it macros. See, it's all about digging deeper. Slur very bad tonight, man. Slur very bad tonight. I have a lisp. Welcome to it. Any kind of sweets, even on festivals? It all depends, brother. I've gone to festival and done drugs. Should you take drugs? No, but I've done them, right? So it all depends. Fucking Friday I had ice cream for my birthday, but it hasn't done shit to me. It didn't do anything to me. Why? Right? I love the tiger. Well, it's not a tiger, okay, Val? It's a lion. It was just simply vanilla. I wish it was pecan, but it wasn't pecan. Ugh. I could have had cookies too that night, but I had so much sushi I didn't want to eat no more. Same thing, same thing. What are you, a man? Same thing. Happy believe, appreciate it. It's okay. It's 10. That's crazy. It's already 10. Dang, Diane, kind of fine. Kinda? Yo, you take that back. Kinda? There's no such thing as kinda. Absolutely fine. So check yourself. Read Atomic Habits. That's a good one. Bro, I read 2 chapters, changed my life. Tiger. He said that she fine. Thank you. Appreciate it. I got your back. Alright, that's that. Breakfast is ready. Hi, bro, you have done drugs? Fuck yeah, brother. Who hasn't? You gotta do every drug once at least. How dare Alex say that? Fuck yeah, just not meth. Don't do meth. Right? Do you train Diane? No. But she shows up every single day and I give a lot of value so she learns. I'm 22, should I start it? No. I mean, should you go to a festival and do some drugs? Yes. Yes. But always do a quarter. Start with a quarter and make sure you get it from a good source. Right? Make sure you get it from a good source. Do a quarter. You can always take more. You can't take less. If you put a whole one, you're taking too much. No, you got to do a quarter and then work your way. Right? Work your way. And be the people around you. Have a girl with you because girls are nurturing. You can have your boy. There's nothing wrong with that. But have a girl with you, and then look her in the eye. But you have to be a stud. Don't forget the stud part. You got to be a stud. All right? You got to be able to protect her too, because she's not going to want to protect you if you can't protect her. So make sure you're kind of jacked. So you're going to look her in the eyes, right? Right? With your shirt off, just jacked, and you know you can protect her. And you'll be like, hey, just watch me. I'll watch you, but just watch me. Not because you're going off the rails, but simply because, hey, like I trust you enough to tell you, watch me, right? Just don't bone on it. It won't. No, it's not true. Don't do any of that. But if you do take it, but not, guys, don't do any of that. But if you do take his advice, what the fuck? Turkish Stone or Fadoshi? I have no idea what the fuck that is, my brother. Nobody will be my protector. Motherfucker, what do you mean no your protector, bro? If you don't have people around you, then you're not good people. Like, you gotta have some solid people, bro. Every time I went to a rave, I had solid people around me. And they all took care of me. I was never a mess. Because the leader cannot be a mess. Where are we at? Battery 35? I don't know what the battery is. I raved in El Paso. It was wild. It's great, bro. But there's a time and place for everything, bro. All right, let me put all this shit. What up, dog? What up, dog? What up, dog? But anymore, yeah, no, I don't fucking rave anymore. I lied. I fucking raved this fucking year. I raved this year, bro. I went to Ultra this year. I wish I would have not gone, but you know, it is what it is, brother. It is what it is. You live and you learn, right? All right, put you guys down here. Do you really think people should take drugs? To an extent. Really? Well, yeah, because I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't take any. I'll be honest with you guys. I've had some of the best experiences on drugs. But it didn't build this mindset though. Yeah, it didn't build this mindset. I drink Max House. Max House. They have making you more down to earth because no, but the come down's horrible. You have to be willing to pay the price of the come down. The come down's horrendous. One time I took fucking beans back to back to back. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Even took some acid on Saturday. I was fucked for a month. I lost all my serotonin. Let me tell you the story. It's where I actually met this girl Bree. So, once upon a time, Joe is like sex. It's my opinion, no much ain't good, but I gotta try it. I like that. Don't know where to find drugs. Where did you got into here, my friend? First of all, where do you live, bro? Do you live in India? Everyone should be forced to take a hero dose of shrooms at one point. Hero dose? No, I don't believe in that, brother. No. You should always somewhat be in somewhat control, even though you. Yeah, I know. Better? Yeah, that's better. Bro, this is the year I did a cut. All right? So before Ultra, this is 4 months before Ultra. Right? I was on a bulk hot sauce, right? This is 4 months before my before the festival. 4 months before the festival. All right? I did a fucking mean bulk. I did a mean ass fucking bulk. Do I have my papers? I'll try to find out everything I ate. Right? And then this is how it looked the second day of the festival, right? That's how it looked the second day of the festival. You can tell it's a festival because I got my candy on. I got my candy on my hand. This is how it looked 4 months later. Right? I mean, eggs, buddy. Buddy, old pal. Huevos! What time is it? How the fuck is it? Goddamn 10 already. I should be teaching class. I'm so sorry. I gotta eat this. What happened today? I got to the gym late. Just concentrate. I'll try some music. So. Just concentrate. I mean, same thing. I think it's nice. Because it's consistency. Yeah. It's not bad to eat fruit. It's not bad. But let me ask you a question. When losing weight, I'll ask all of you guys who can answer this. When losing weight, what is the most important nutrient to get into your body? What is the most important nutrient to get into your body when losing weight? Yes. Now, which leads me to the next question. How much? How much? It's one of the biggest questions. How much? Naomi, what the fuck do you mean 200 grams of protein? 200 grams of protein, Naomi? I wish I'd give you a knuckle sandwich if you're here. If you don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, it's different for girls. It's different for girls. if you don't have a boyfriend, if you don't have a girlfriend, do you go up to the first girl you see and ask her to sleep with you? Or do you go up to her and say hi? Or ask her a question, right? Do you A, go up to her, hey, just sleep with me? Or do you want to be my girlfriend? The girl who does not know you. Or do you say, hey, what motivates you in life? Or, hey, like, what do you think about this, right? All right. If you have a girlfriend already, right? If you already have a girlfriend, you don't have to go through that. You're just, hey, let's go let's go do our thing, right? If you're a rave, 100%, literally. Right, so what I'm trying to say is this. Everyone is at a different part in their journey. My clients can attest to this, right? Tracy's in here. Miley is in here, right? So they can attest to this. Even Santiago, right? If you've never tracked your protein, before I tell you to drive a car and you don't know how to fucking ride a bicycle, right? Like, we got to get you to learn how to ride a bicycle. You don't really know how to ride a car, but come on, you see what I'm saying? So how many grams of protein do you need? If number one, the first answer to the first question is, what is the most important thing for weight loss? For body fat, I hate saying fucking weight loss. Fuck weight loss. It's about body fat. You want to lose body fat. You don't want to lose muscle. So the first and most important thing, that nutrient in losing body fat, all your jelly rolls, all your love handles, your face fat, your man boobs, whatever it might be, your back fat, your thigh fat, is protein is the most important nutrient, which leads to the second question. How many grams of protein should we be eating a day? The key here is, if you're not even tracking your food, if you're not even weighing your food out, well, the first step in that situation is that you get 100 grams of protein. Start small. The reason you guys have quit, the reason you quit or you've quit, it got too difficult. You didn't know what to do. You turned back around and you went back to your old habits. Because there was not a small stepping stone that you can see yourself doing. You don't throw a fucking third grader into fucking sixth grade. You just don't. Some of you guys are still in third grade when it comes to nutrition, yet you're trying to do something that's a fucking sixth grade, seventh grade level. Because you saw fucking Jackie doing it or Johnny fucking doing it when they're fucking levels ahead of you. So you have to take it at your own pace. The benefit of working with someone like myself is I've been doing this for 19 years, coaching people for 12 years. I'm like, okay, this is your next best step. And when you take that next best step, you feel good about yourself. You feel proud, and then you get a result. Wow, I put in this much effort and I got this much out. This isn't so bad. When what you're doing now is you're trying to put in this much effort of the wrong thing and you're getting this much of a result back. So you're like, why the fuck am I gonna keep doing this when I'm putting this much amount of effort into the wrong thing and you're only getting this much of a result? That you have it all backwards. We want to put in this much and get this much out. Right? Do you have a website? No. My website is my TikTok. Fit and had a girlfriend, and she left me for her fat, abusive ex. Just been trying to flying solo ever since. But because she left you for her fat, abusive ex because she was never over him. She was never over him. So you were a rebound, my brother. It's not the fat. It's not that he was fat or things like that. She was just never over him. But I do think I need to weigh my food on to edge the rest. Motherfucker, Ben, you're nowhere near my shape. You're nowhere near my shape. And I still weigh my food out. What makes you think that you shouldn't weigh your food out if you want to look better? If I look the way I look and I weigh my food out, you think you're just excused? With your meals, why? Everyone's different. It doesn't matter. My meals are the same thing. I'll tell you the meals every single day. Eggs, 4 whole eggs, 180 grams of egg whites, cream of rice with blueberries, then chicken and rice and ground beef and rice and a protein shake in the morning. Then you have first, second, 16, brother. No, and I just got to get a good job. Will you date a single mom? No. Well, you down? Yeah. I mean, it's great. I'm proud of you, brother. I'm proud of you what you got down to 248. I'm proud of you. But yeah, weighing your thing is gonna be your next thing, brother. Okay, brother. Thanks. Yeah. The thing is, Alyssa, Let me put it this way, right? Alyssa, if say you don't say you see me run 20 miles a day or 20 miles a week, and you're like, wow, Alex, I'm like, I want to do as much as you do, and I run 5 miles a day, right? Is that the best thing for you to do and you haven't been running? No, I'd be like, yo, Alyssa, how about you run half a mile today and see how you do? Okay, so it doesn't matter what I eat because we're not in the same position. Even though you have the same goal to look better, right? Should a 40-year-old woman be still raving? I think a 40-year-old woman should do what she wants to do. You're 40 years old. Do whatever you want, as long as you're not harming like somebody, right? Why wouldn't you date a single mom? Because I'm not taking care of another girl's kid. What do you mean? There's a billion other women, bro, that don't have kids. There was always going to be another man in her life, guaranteed, for the rest of her life. Why are you going to put yourself in that position where you have to deal with another man in her life, right? Why? That's just my perspective, right? I don't want to deal with another man. People over 40 years old work out twice as hard? No. Yeah, 100%. I hear no one's like that. It's not a dumb question. People don't really get it, you know? That's so true. But then again, here's the thing. How old are you? Because you're 20. I'm 31. Thank you. But let me explain. I never understood why guys take care of someone else. Because here's the thing though. We need to understand this. I've met some really great women in my life who had stepdads. And if Daniela, listen, Daniela, no more coffee. Daniela, I'm 31, okay? I turned 31, not 32, okay? 1994, do the math. Okay, would you marry a woman who raised at 40? I wouldn't marry anyone. Listen, the woman has to be fucking Sleeping Beauty for me to marry her. I don't think I've ever considered married anyone. There's only one girl I've ever considered married. We dated for like 2 months. Where's my music? Yeah, there's just no point you should bond with her and kid, and when you split up, she turns the kid against you. Well, I don't know if it turns the kid against you, but it's like back to my I gotta let my dog in. Hold on. No, it's your fucking dog. Okay, so here's the thing. I've met some incredible women who have had stepdads. And if it wasn't for their stepdads, they wouldn't be who they were. So like, thank God for those dads who actually did you know, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's just a preference, right? It's just a preference. What are you eating? Cream of rice and blueberries. Hey, sir, what are you eating? Cream of rice and blueberries. Oh my God, Alex, what are you eating? Cream of rice and blueberries. Alex, ¿qué estás comiendo? Crema de arroz con blueberries. Alex, ¿qué estás comiendo? Blueberries con crema de arroz. León, suficiente. Yeah. Ah, fuck. Yeah. So. No. Interesting music, baby. Yeah. I used to have a pull-up bar when I was a kid. What the fuck is your name? Fileman. Someone help me say his name. Fileman. Fileman. Hello, Fileman. Hates me but likes me. Listen, brother, I love you. On the contrary, I love you. But I hate your fucking habits. Get that. I love every single one of you guys. You guys are God's children. How can I not love you? But I hate your fucking habits. That's it. I don't know. I mean, they're not bad. What the fuck, Junior? Why would you put your name in file then, bro? You like getting roasted? Listen, I'm not into bondage, brother. I'm not into that kind of stuff. I'm straight as a pencil. All right? Bob Ross. Sometimes, bro, I don't think you ever learn. 1,500 calories, crazy. Hello, Melly. Never seen someone look so good while talking with his mouth. Alyssa, are you the 40-year-old single woman? Nothing wrong with being single at 40. Nothing. Trust me. Trust me, it's better than being 40 married with someone you don't like. Interesting. Palman. Pi lemon. In Spanish, we call it pi lemon, which means peel the lemon. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do something about that.
There's nothing to be afraid of. Virtual
Yeah,
reality
I won't, because I love him.
your mind and eventually your body.
When do whiteboard session?
You'll be alright, I promise.
Just concentrate.
Just concentrate. Or trust the music.
Brother, you don't need to go on Tinder. You need to just become a great man. Trust me. You gotta put yourself out there. It's cream of rice with blueberries. Pues putas, hace un frío en este güey. No. Always great, bro. Tinder works for hookups. Jasmine, motherfucking Jasmine. The fastest way to lose body fat is to understand how fucking food works. It's to understand, Leon, yeah, suficiente, yeah. It's to understand one thing, right? You look like the Aspen, Tom Aspen. Anyways, what's up, brother? How are you, my man? All right. The fastest way, right? The fucking fastest way is to understand how the fuck food works, right? It's to understand, girl, if you still going to Taco Bell, you still going to Burger King, still going to McDonald's, still eating those fucking ice cream at night, you ain't gonna fucking look the best you want to look. Simple as that. You have to understand there's a sacrifice for everything you do. There's a level of sacrifice. God damn, I'm freezing my nuts off. I'm about to put the shirt back on. Yeah, it's too cold. It's really hot outside though. Oh, I gotta hug Leon. Okay. There you go, buddy. Okay. Okay. All right, Miguel. We finna learn a lot. I have to turn the camera around, but I hate turning the camera around. Okay, the girl asked me, how do I lose body fat? What's the fastest way to lose body fat? Okay? First, we must understand one simple truth. One simple thing, right? You're embarking on a journey, right? It's a journey. It's a fucking journey, right? You're going to Madar, no more. What? Big Macs. Fuck yeah. Okay? It's a journey. It's not, oh, how do I just lose a little bit of weight? No, motherfucker. You have to understand the habits you have, right? The habits you have, the mindset you have, right? The habits you have, the mindset you have given you a result. First, we need to understand that. What is habits? Something you do every day without noticing. Right? Without noticing. You go through the drive-thru, you grab the little snacks at night, you're watching TV, you put a fucking shit ton of coffee creamer in your coffee, you grab the soda. These are just habits. This is how you just live your life. Right? Most people literally wake up and don't even think twice about what they're gonna eat. Like, oh, let me have this, let me have this, let me have this. And like, yeah, I really need to lose some weight, things like that. That's your habits. You do it every single day without even fucking noticing it. You know? Just the other day I was talking to one of my clients. I'm like, what do you drink? And I'm like, and I tell my people off the rip. I'm like, look, I don't give a fuck. If you tell me I eat Big Macs every day, I drink soda every day, I do a bump of cocaine, I don't care. That's why you're working with me. I don't work with people who have their shit together. I do not work with people who have their shit together. I work with people who have nothing together. All right? That's it. So I'm like, just tell me the truth. I'm like, all right, I drink coffee with some coffee creamer, with some water. I'm like, and what else? Okay, a cherry Coke here and there. I'm like, good, just fucking tell me the truth. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, right? So, we understand now, right? And I'm like, look, one fucking cherry Coke has 46 grams of carbs. 46 grams of carbs. If your budget for the day is 150, there goes fucking almost 50 grams of carbs. That's what we have to understand. And she's like, I didn't know that's how many grams of carbs there were in soda. I'm like, yeah. I was 20, now down to 116 from eating different and working. Right. 100%. So now that we understand what habits are. Habits. You make dinner. You use a bunch of butter. It's just habits. You don't know this. This is you. This is like, how do I lose weight? I got to do keto, or I got to give up everything I fucking hate. Everything I love, I got to give it. Oh, I can't have one. I can't have this. I can't have my pasta. So this is how you think. Once you understand macros and how food actually works, the veil is lifted. The veil is lifted. You're like, holy shit, I can see better. I understand better now. Right? How much of a deficit? Good. That's like asking me, bro, how much gas should I put in my car? I don't know what kind of fucking car you have, brother. You can't just be like, what's a good deficit? Motherfucker, what kind of car you have? What are you even doing? Right? No, seriously, does the diet and zero sugar soda count? I don't listen, diet soda, zero sugar, that's fine. You need to have your little fucking little soda, go for it. I've never been a big fan of diet soda. It tastes like shit. It tastes like ass. Actually, I take that back. Ass tastes better than motherfucking Diet Coke, all right? Diet Coke tastes like dirt. Let me put it that way. Zero Diet Coke, fuck that, right? All right, cool. Now, mindset. All right, you know you can agree with me. Yeah, because I teach like coffee is like Diet Coke. What are you talking about? Do not compare those. That is nothing. Get out of here. Okay? Now, mindset. This is a big one. Mindset. Right? Mindset. Mindset. I have a, oh Jesus, whatever. Mindset wise, I gotta go to the gym, right? Shut the fuck up. I gotta go to the gym. Like in a negative way. You want this positive outcome. You want this positive outcome. But you have such a fucking negative fucking outlook on your goal. What do you think is gonna happen to your brain?
What do you think is gonna happen to your brain when you're having negative? I'm on this diet. I have to wake up early tomorrow. Oh, I gotta go to the gym tomorrow. Like, shut the fuck up. You're never gonna get to your goal with that level of mindset. Why do you speak to yourself that way? Like, you are creating your own living hell by simply thinking about what you want in your life in a very negative way. If you think of anything in life, if you believe that your thoughts have any effect in your life, then this is one of the most important aspects of it. That's why most of you guys still fail to get to your fucking goal. And I don't blame you, because it's difficult, yes. But look around you. Who do you have around you that's in great shape? And I might be the only person that you actually listen to on a daily basis that's in really great shape. And how's my energy? Fucking high. Because I'm in fucking good shape. So while you're around a bunch of people who are out of shape, who don't work out, don't eat right, you're also going to have a negative annotation to working out. The people around you don't work out. Shut up. Right? Hi from the Diet Coke, Sierra. Sierra, listen, Sierra, I don't know if you ever used the back door, but my fist will be introducing you to the back door. So now that we have an understanding of like the mindset, and that's just one mindset, right? So what is ultimately mindset training, right? What is ultimately mindset training? Hell yeah, that's fucking hilarious actually, Eric. My neighbor's downstairs. So, mindset training is all about fucking doing hard choices. You're not gonna fucking kick your feet out, right? You're not gonna kick your feet up and read a book and develop a strong mindset. It doesn't fucking happen. Developing a strong mindset is deciding to do something more difficult than something more pleasurable. It's deciding to wake up at 4 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. Deciding to wake up 5 a.m. instead of 7 a.m. That's mindset training right there. It's deciding to work out in the morning instead of in the afternoon. That's mindset training. It's deciding to read in the morning versus just scroll on your phone. That's mindset training. You're not going to find that always in a book. Mindset training is picking the difficult thing. Mindset training is picking the positive thought over the negative thought. How do we get ourselves to think this way? There's only a couple ways. Number one, you yourself discipline yourself. Right? You discipline yourself to do this. How good is it working right now? How long have you been wanting to change? This is where you have to really take control of it. And I'll say this one more time for those in the back. If you want to live a comfortable life, if you don't want to take many risks, if you just want to live comfortably, don't listen to me. I'm not that guy. I'm not here to show you how to live a comfortable life. I'm not here to show you how to live in moderation. I don't believe in that. We're here to fucking take everything we want in our life and go after everything we want. And that's going to take a level of discipline, courage, bravery, confidence, and a fuck you attitude. All right? And a fuck you attitude. Because there's going to be a lot of people in life that are constantly going to hold you back because they have limits. Prime example, I'm not going to say her name. A client just signed up. She's been watching me for 2 years. 2 years she's been watching. She signed up 2 days ago. And she's been watching me for 2 years. We had a conversation about 2 years ago. And she was telling her friends about me. Hey, like I'm gonna go work with this guy. I'm gonna work with this guy. And like, don't work with him. He's a scam. Oh, he's gonna steal your money. He's gonna run with your money. Don't. And she believed them. 2 days ago, she finally decided to pull the trigger and work with me. Within 1 day, she dropped 2 pounds. 2 pounds. She's like, Alex, I weigh myself every day. For the last 6 to 8 months, the scale has not moved. For the last 6 to 8 months, the scale has not moved. After 1 day of working with me, she dropped 2 pounds. And she's like, if I would have done this 2 years ago, I can only imagine where I would be. She's like, if I would have not listened to these people and just worked with you, look how much further I'd be around 2 years. And that's why I say the fuck you attitude. Because most people in life, the middle class, are always saying, I just want to live comfortably. How much money do you want to make? I just want to have enough to be comfortable and not worry about my bills. I just want to lose a couple pounds. I just want to get a little bit better shape. They're always aiming for comfort. Always aiming for comfort. And comfort is the enemy of progress. Comfort is where the devil lies. Because when we get really in a really tough spot, who do we look to? Who do we look to when we're in a very difficult spot? The Most High. But if we're comfortable, there's no need to seek Him. Brother, hey, that's so correct, brother. I keep on letting you know. Of course, brother, of course. Yeah. Right. So, this is what I'm here to teach, and this is why I show up every single day. Because truthfully, I just believe there's so much fulfillment when you're serving others. But before you serve others, you have to serve yourself. I've done so much personal development work on myself. I've invested over $60,000 from the age of 19 to 30. Because I knew if I got better, I can make other people better. But before you help anybody out, you have to get better. I'll say chicken scratch is going to be a no for me, bro. Okay, cool, King Arthur. I agree, boss. Yeah. You think some people need to struggle? You're already struggling. What do you mean? What do you mean? There's beauty. Listen. There's a difference. There's a difference in struggles. There's different struggles in life. Right? There's two paths in life. That's it. You're only walking two paths in life. Right? There's only path, right? Right? There's only two paths you're walking in life. There's this path, and then there's this path. Okay? There's only two paths in life. The first path, right? Which is most people are on, right? Which most people are on. It's a path of destruction. Right? The path of destruction. Only two paths. See, we all are feeling pain. Yes. Right? Pain, what is the fuel? What is the fuel of the path? The path is fueled by pain. Okay? The path is fueled by pain. The pain we feel comes from 4 parts of our lives. Just 4 parts of our lives. That's it. Our lives can be summed up in 4 parts. First one is fitness. Fitness, health. Right? Number 2 is finances. Right? Number 3 is relationships. And number 4 is spiritually. That's it. Our lives can be defined in 4 areas. Fitness, health, finance, relationships, and spiritually. So when someone says, I'm going through a rough point in my life. Okay, which one, motherfucker? Is it health? Is it finance? Is it relationship? Spiritually. That's it. That's all you can be going through. So when someone's like, I'm just going through some personal stuff. Shut the fuck up. Just be honest. What is it? Is it health? Is it finances? Is it relationship? Is it spiritually? Which one is it? So now when you speak to anybody, I'm just going through some things. I'm just going through something. What is it? Right? What is it? Now, cool. So let's look at this. There's 2 paths. There's 2 paths that you're walking every single day. You're choosing from the minute you wake up, you're choosing to walk one of these paths. God bless you, right? So the path of destruction right? Starts off with, and I will say this, the path of destruction starts off with alcohol, right? That's it. Start it off right there. The path of destruction starts off with alcohol. Why? Because it's socially accepted. It's socially accepted. Alcohol does not make your life better in any way or shape or form. More people have died because they consumed alcohol and made mistakes than anything else in the world. Okay? Alcohol. So that's part of the path of destruction. Anytime that you do this, you're going to. Prime example, right? This year, if you didn't see the Coldplay, right? You're correct. I wish my son would have listened to you before he decided to end his life on what speaking on. I'm sorry that he did, my brother. God bless him. Okay? Drinking more than usual. Of course. And listen, the more you listen to, you'll have a better understanding why you're drinking, right? Now, we have to understand this. With alcohol, for example, the Coldplay. This year, we saw the Coldplay show and then the couple who fucking cheated on their spouse. Cheated on their spouses, both their spouses. The husband cheated, the wife cheated, whatever. They come. In my head, I've used drunks my whole life. Yes, fuck me, dude. That's tough. Now, something I want you to consider. How did they get to that point? How did they get to the point where they went to a Coldplay, they're both cheating, they're all both going behind the backs of their significant other? What led to that point? I guarantee you, since they work in the same company, guarantee you, they went to dinner at one point, social event, and they had some alcohol in their system. The alcohol gave them both a little bit more confidence, gave them less fucks to give, because that's what alcohol does. Alcohol just doesn't make you give a fuck anymore, right? So I guarantee you, they drank, their level of confidence went up, their level of fucks given went down, and then they started to flirt with each other, which led them to ultimately where they're at now. So see, alcohol is a catalyst. It's a catalyst. It's just socially acceptable. And it's part of the path of destruction, because ultimately behind every vice is an excuse. I've had a long day. I just want to let out some steam. I just want to have a good time because I'm not having a good time, whatever it might be. Now, the second one is obvious. It's obvious. Come on. Drugs. Right? Drugs. It's no, I've done them. Everything I'm going to write on this board, I've done it. Every single one, I've done it. You name it. I think the only drug I've never done is meth. Right? Literally, Tootsie. If you ever never heard of Tootsie, it's from fucking Colombia. Tootsie, white, pills, whatever it might be. Poppers, ugh, horrible. Right? Name it. Right? And ultimately, what was it? To have fun. Right? To have so-called fun. Shrooms, name it. Okay? That's another thing most people go towards. I know some people that go to raves and they still do it. That's why I'm not doing it anymore, because I'm just like, nah, like, I don't fucking want that shit. So that's a big thing. Now, another one, right? I wouldn't place it under it, but smoking. Smoking. I would say even vaping. Vaping too. Fucking, I do nicotine at times, right? I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm fucking perfect. I'll do Zens at times too. Alan, no. My ass off, alcohol gives no fucks, like Tupac said, make you think you're a strong man. Yeah, 100%. Now, and you too, brother, let me know if you want me to flip the screen around so you can see what I'm writing. Let me know, because I will flip the screen. I just can't see you. I can't see you because I have to turn the phone around. So let me know if you want me to flip the phone, okay? Now, okay, so we have to understand, smoking. I used to smoke. Everything I'm showing on here, guys, I've done everything. I just found a better path, and I'll explain that. Now, and we have smoking. The thing with smoking, the lettuce, I don't call it devil's lettuce, whatever. The lettuce, when you smoke, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good. It makes you get comfortable. No, I never smoke crack. It makes you feel comfortable. You're like, okay, cool. All right, cool, I'm chilling. Like music sounds better. Food tastes better. You're good, and you get to sleep like a fucking baby. But you wake up the next day and you realize that nothing has really been solved because you're gonna go back to your problems. And I don't know if it happens to you, but whenever I was smoking a lot, it's what I would look forward to, right? It's what I would look forward to. I'm like, cool, I can't wait to fucking get home and smoke. Or I can't wait to go over here and smoke. I can't, like, that's what I would look forward to. Right? Right? So that's another path, right? Now, smoking vape, right? This one. Hookups and corn. I'm not gonna spell that because TikTok is fucking TikTok. Hookups and corn. I've done all of this. Okay? Hookups and corn. Lust. Massive lust. Sleeping with the wrong people. One night stands. Just going out, like, just trying to find someone. Watching corn at night, in the day, middle of the day. I used to watch the middle of the day, at night, you name it. Anytime I had fucking time. Hookups, for sure. Who wants it? Take it. Whatever. That just drains your soul. Constant fighting with your partner, being in a toxic relationship, staying in a toxic relationship, looking for the wrong women, looking for the wrong guys. That's easy. That's easy. What's hard is to be on a path where you have to work on certain areas of your life. Trust me, this was the hardest one for me. By far the hardest one for me. Because it's so accessible and you can find many excuses for it. Just like every other one. I'm single, I'm trying to find the right one. It's okay, I'm not looking for anything serious. There's just so many fucking excuses tied to every single one of them. Alcohol, I'm stressed, drugs. Oh, at least I don't do them every single day. Ever heard that one before? At least I don't do them every single fucking day. There's people who do it worse than me. Smoking, oh, it's not that bad. There's people who are successful and smoke weed all the time, but you're not, my friend. You're not in their position. Maybe when you get to the position, you can smoke all you fucking want, but you ain't there yet. Why are you gonna put something in front of you in your life that's gonna make everything else harder to where you want? It's gonna make it harder for you to get to where you want to go. Why are you gonna make the path that much more difficult? Right? Hookups. I'm single. It's nothing big. It's just like I'm just working on myself, but I'm single. I'm not emotionally available. Right? Now, corn. It's better than sleeping with people around. No, that shit sucks the soul out of your life. Trust me, we never feel proud of ourselves once we're done jerking off. We're not proud of ourselves. It's one of the hardest things to overcome. But what does that mean? What does that mean? If it's difficult to overcome and we overcome it, then we must gain something equally as strong to it. Working out is difficult. Having a six-pack is difficult. And if we obtain that, something greater equal to it has to come into our lives. And that's what we have to remind ourselves. If I can give up this thing that's fucking weighing me down and it's so strong, then that means whenever I sacrifice this that is of a lower nature, that means I'm going to gain something that of a higher nature. Courage, strength, attitude, gratitude, all these things. Right? My wife's on that board, of course, right? We all have them. We're born to pursue the flesh. That's it. This is all the flesh. Okay? Number 5, right? Number 5. You want what number 5 is? Right? You want what number 5 is? Bad company. Bad influence. That's it. The people you hang with. Sometimes they're the closest people in your life. They're the closest people in your life. Seriously, they're the closest people in your life. And I know this one's a hard one to give up. This is a hard one to move away from. It happened in my life. I've had some people in my life who I grew up with, who I loved and like I would kill for them. Had a really good friend. We're much better now. But he started, I'll never forget, I moved to Gainesville. I'll never forget. And me and him, we grew up since 7th grade. How we met, we were in this math class. He had long hair, I had long hair. We were both fucking skinny. Okay? So we both got bullied. We had that in common, and we became really good friends. He's from Pakistan. He started doing boxing. He's the one that got me into boxing. He would go to boxing. He became a national boxer. We went to nationals and won nationals in boxing. Became a great fucking fighter. And we did boxing together. We grew up. We just made the same friends. We were like bonded. He went off to college. I stayed here. And then when I first moved to Gainesville at 25 years old, I had $300 to my name, a car, some boxes, whatever. One of the first few nights that we went here, we went to a club called White Buff. I'll never forget that. He bought a table, everything, bottles and tables, everything. We're there. And again, this guy's my brother. I grew up with him. And we're going, we're chilling, we're doing whatever. And we're at the top, the table, we're at the top. And I lean over to him. I'm like, brother, like, what do you think about when people say, hey, you live in a college town, whatever? He grabs me like this. Grabs me. He's like, listen, brother. I make more fucking money than those people who don't live in a fucking college town. And it was right. He was making like 30, 40 grand a month, sometimes 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month, but anywhere between 10 to 50 grand a month. He was great at real estate over here. Phenomenal. He was making great money. And things are cheap in Gainesville. A table costs $200. A table with like 2 bottles, $200. Nothing. And the thing with Gainesville, you can go out Monday through fucking Saturday, Monday through Sunday. You can go out every single day of the week. That's how it is here. So, I loved this man. I got drunk with him. There was times where we would fucking get so fucking drunk. I remember riding this bicycle. He was on the back and we crashed. I fucking scraped my knee. He fucking almost popped his eardrum. And we just drank too much. So eventually, right? Is that in Florida? Yes. Eventually, what happened was like, I just can't keep hanging out with you, bro. Like, you always want to go out. And it was hard for me to say no at times. I loved this man. We always had a good time, but I always felt that level of regret. And he would wake up at like 1 p.m. This motherfucker would go at 1 p.m. But he was making money. He was making more money than me. And I'd be thinking to myself, this motherfucker. I'm like, how the fuck you fucking still making more money than me and you're doing this? I had my gym, don't get me wrong. Anywhere between like 3 to fucking 11 grand a month, there's times. But I'm like, God damn it, bro. You wake up at 11, you make as much money, but you just drink. Eventually, there came one day, and I just stopped going out and drinking with him. Stopped going out completely. Calls me up, having like a meltdown because he stopped drinking. And he was a massive alcoholic. He stopped drinking. Calls me. He's like, brother, I need your help. Like, I need you to pick me up from the house and I just need help. He's crying. I love him. He's my brother. I'll die for this man. So I fucking rushed towards his house. I was working out at my gym. I'm like, I got you, brother. I drive over, I rush over, I grab him. He's on the floor crying. He's wearing my fucking, my gym shirt too. I pick him up. I'm bringing him back to my house. And he's like, bro, I need to get disciplined. I'm like, bro, you came to the right person. I got you, right? I came to the right person. And I made him some food, good. 10 minutes later, sitting on the couch after he ate. Listen, brother, I love you. He's like, could you drop me off at the bar? I'm like, you're not serious, right? I'm like, I just picked you up from your house. He's like, bro, listen, I'm good. Listen, like, just, I'm good. It was just rough. I'm like, no, are you serious? Brother, if I do this, I'm not talking to you anymore. That's it. I said, fuck it. I'll take you. Took him. That's like a fucking 15, 16-year relationship. Dropped him off. Stopped speaking to him. He'd text me at times like, bro, why are you being so fucking, why are you being such a, like, I would say loser, but he would just text me and to antagonize me. And I'm like, fuck you. You're such a fucking bitch. And we never spoke to each other like that. We had a level of respect for each other. Like, we would never, ever speak to ourselves like that. Me and my friends, we just never had that relationship. Never. Like, I would never disrespect him or any of my friends that way. call him the B word. It's just a level of respect we all had for each other. But at that moment, I've had enough. I had enough. He just was not the same friend of mine that we once were. And then we didn't talk. He ended up going to the hospital. He ended up getting Baker acted. And it just goes to show that, yes, he was making money. He wasn't out of shape or anything. He was making money, but he had an alcohol problem. Fast forward, let's go back. That was about 2 years ago. About 4 or 5 months ago, at my buddy's wedding, our really good friend's wedding, we met up for the first time in like 2 years. And we fucking hugged it out. He's sober. He's a smart man too. He's living in Buffalo. And I remember we got together and he's like, bro, you were so right about God, about everything. And I would never even hear of it. Like, he's a smart man. So for him to say that, I'm like, it was a lot. But we hugged it out. I love this man. I still kill for this man. And now we talk every single day or every other day. We talk. He's like my brother again. He's like sober. He's in a great relationship. He just had to go through a fucking really fucking low moment in his life. But again, the alcohol destroyed him. And what he's doing, and this goes back to the bottom. Friends, I loved him. And I would still go out with him. Fuck it, why not? Fuck it, why not? Fuck it, why not? But that dragged me down. And then I had to cut things off. And the reason I cut things off towards the end was because I knew my life was not getting any better. And it wasn't about the money. Because like, it just showed me too, I'm like, it's not everything. I mean, I was making great fucking money. But dude, like the life you're living, I would not want to live that life. Waking up at 1, being hungover all the time, like it didn't matter to me. It didn't. And so the people you love the most might be the people holding you back from what you actually want to do. And the truth of the matter is, if you stop hanging around them, it doesn't mean that you don't love them. They might fucking be mad at you. But you have to ask yourself, if they cared about you, wouldn't they care about your goals? Wouldn't they care about you getting ahead in life? Wouldn't they care about you getting to the things that you want to accomplish? Yes, of course. But most people don't. So that's a huge one. This is the path of destruction. And the last one being simply hanging around the people that you were once like. The thing is, we meet people where we're at. Similar thought process, similar habits, right? If I like to go fucking scuba diving and I like to go fucking drink on the weekends and you like to work out every single day and you like to go walk at the park, we're not going to be hanging around that much. You don't have similar habits. So you meet people where you're at. The thing is, as you start to want to level up your life, you're not going to be where they're at. So sometimes they'll be like, what are you doing? Like, do you think you're better than us? Do you think you're better than me? Like, why are you changing so much? Right? Because they themselves have not wanted to improve. So you have to accept that if you want to move forward. And it's detaching yourself from certain people. So, yeah. And they're the first ones. They're the first ones to be like, oh, stop being a pussy. Stop being... Bro, take it from me, bro. Take it from me. They're fucking soft. Drinking is easy. Being sober is hard. Being out of shape is easy. Being in shape is hard. Fuck them. Even though close they can call you everything in the book. They're going to, because they're offended. Because you're taking initiative to better your life. And to them, it's a slap in the face. Because they know they should, but they don't. All right? That's the path of destruction. That's major, the path of destruction. Right? Fuck it. Like, the thing is, I know this. I've been there. Right? See now, buenísimo, Papa. So, I've been there. You know how many times I've gone out to the bar and not drank anything? Bro, just one shot. No. I stand on fucking business. No. I know myself. I'm not gonna follow people. I'm a leader. Thank you. And when you go to family outings, be the fucking leader. Don't make it about the drinks. Make it about the family. When you go out when you go and spend time with your family, don't make it about the food. Don't make it about the alcohol. Make it about your family. Stairmaster treadmill, you probably are new here, Cam. If you're new here, Cam, fuck cardio. You don't need cardio to burn body fat. You gotta be new here. You're gonna understand that I don't fucking like cardio for burning fat and getting in better shape. Cardio is meant to have fun. Cardio is for fun, not for fucking weight loss. Okay, now let's finish off the other side. Right, the other side. We have we understand the path. Path of destruction will never lead you to a great life. This path will guarantee you that your fitness goes down, your finances go down, your relationships go down, and definitely spiritually your soul suffers. If you're doing any of these, just know they're taking away from these. Every single one of the path of destruction is making all of this worse. Your fitness, your finances, your relationship, and your spirituality, all of this. The beautiful part is that if you can be honest, you can start making headway towards the path of recreation, I call it. Again, what are these paths fueled with? This is all fueled with pain. Pain. All of this is fueled with pain. Okay? This path, both of these paths are fueled with pain. Pain is what we all feel on a daily basis. So the path of recreation, right? Right? The path of recreation first starts off with God, aka faith. Okay? God/faith. The path of recreation starts off with God and faith. Let me explain. Faith, right? Faith in God give us hope that things are going to get better. If we bring it down to what it really means to follow God and to have faith during painful moments in our lives, during health times that are hard, during financial times that are hard, during relationship times that are hard, during the spiritual. When we have these hard times, we first have to have a level of faith in God that things are going to get better. Because majority of the time that we go towards the path of destruction is because we have no faith. We don't believe things are going to get better. We're too much in damn, this is really bad. I can't believe this happened. What am I going to do? This isn't right. That we're complaining and becoming victims. And so we turn to the path of destruction to numb the pain or to make us feel better. Everything on here makes you feel better instantly. Instant gratification. The thing with instant gratification, it leads to delayed pain. I forgot one in the path of destruction. My God, I forgot one. And you guys know this one, 100%. You guys know this one. This one, last one actually, 6, is food. How could I forget that? How could I forget that? Path of destruction, food. Gorge yourself and you eat and you eat and you eat your feelings away. You're stressed out, you eat. Why do we eat when we're stressed out? Why do we eat when things are tough? Because your body, your 2,000-year-old mind understands that when females, I already got it. It's number 4, hookups and corn. We understand, right? Our 2,000-year-old mind thinks if we're eating, we're safe. Because when we were hunting back in the day, we felt safe when we were eating. That means we're safe. So when you eat, that's why it lowers your anxiety. When you eat, it lowers your depression because you're comfortable. You feel good. You're eating, the endorphins, all of it, you're safe. So food becomes, again, if you're going through pain, let me eat. Now, again, path of recreation. The path of recreation, what we have, right, starts with faith. I don't like to push God on anyone. I don't like to push. You want to believe in God? Great. You want to believe in God? Great. Don't want to believe in God? Great. No, Alex, you need to save them. No. The best way for me to save someone is to show up consistently. Lead by example, and eventually they'll want to follow. That's the best way to get somebody to follow the path that you're on, is to lead by example, show the results and the fruits of the path you're walking, and people are going to want to walk that path. You don't force it. So when you ask, how do I get my brother to work out? How do I get my girlfriend to work out? How do I get my mom to work out? Are you an example of what happens when you work out consistently? Is the result you have so impressive, so valuable that they're like, what are you doing? The best way to get someone to do something is to inspire them. Is to inspire them to want to be like you, because your results they're so good. You look so good. It's paid off. But if you're going to the gym every single day, you're eating, or you're at a job that you don't really like, come on, just start doing this with me. I'm like, bro, you're not even happy. You don't look that great. You're not even happy with your job. So I can end up like you? You want anyone to do something that you're doing that you know will benefit them? You gotta give them something impressive to look at. You gotta give them a reason for be like, wow, dude, what are you doing? If not, they're not gonna follow. So, path of recreation. Now, first one, gotcha. So let me give you practical things. Practical things. I like practicality. Okay? How do we get closer to God? How do we have more faith? First and foremost, scripture, right? All we need to do in order for us to get closer to having more faith is simply take 5 to 10 Bible verses. You can Google them. Shit, you can download the Bible app. Download the Bible app, and there's literally different sections: love, hope, anxiety, depression, whatever. There's a bunch of them. Take one little passage, digest it, and apply it to your life. Simple as that. It's a relationship. Show up every day. Show up every day. That's it. I already thought about going sober, but if I want the best, yeah. We already know what we should be doing. Our conscience is screaming at us. Our Christ conscience is always screaming at us. So scripture, Google, Bible app. Or you can follow me on Instagram, right? If you follow me on Instagram, I post every fucking single day. Every single day I post. I post something every single day. I talk about this.
6, verse 4.
Right?
John chapter 14, verse 23. Jesus answered and said unto him, if a man love me, he will keep my words, and my Father will love him, and we will come unto him and make our abode with him.
What does abode mean? What does abode mean? It means a place of residence, a house or home. Abode. So if they love me, I will make residence within them. Which leads us to Luke chapter 17, verse 21, or Luke chapter 11, verse 52, right? Which is, actually Luke, which one? Yeah, which is Luke chapter 11, verse 52. Woe unto you, lawyers, for you have taken away the key of knowledge. You enter not in yourselves. So you can follow me, and I'm not going to go too into that, right? That's it. Takes 5-10 minutes. And if you truly want to have more faith, which is the feeling, faith is the feeling that things are going to work out. Faith is the feeling when you sit down at Texas Roadhouse and you're like, can I have some biscuits? Absolutely. And you sit there and you're like, I can't wait for my biscuits. You're not like, these fucking biscuits, are they going to even come out? Ashley, John, are they going to come out? These fucking biscuits, what if they don't come out? What are we going to do? I don't know the fucking biscuits. Like, do we leave? What if they don't come out? No! You know already. Do you have to see them make the biscuits? The butter biscuits, do you have to see them put butter on the biscuits for you to think, are they going to come out? Are they going to have butter on them? Are they going to bring it to our table? Are they going to know where to bring it? No. You know for a fact, I just ordered my motherfucking biscuits. It's coming. That's faith. That's faith. So that's the first step in path of recreation. It's not about being religious. All right? It's not about being religious. It's simply about saying, okay, I'm going to decide to pick that it's going to happen versus worrying. Faith ends where worry starts, and worry ends when faith starts. Right? Perfect. Now, faith without works is dead. James, 100%. Leads me to number 2 for my phone's on 2%. Fuck me. Oh no, Charlie. Phone. Want to see the cutest little thing in the world though? Real quick. Little commercial break. Oh. I didn't mean to wake you up, son. I'm sorry. Look at those nuts. Okay. Do. No, yes. Go back to sleep. What was I gonna get? Wait, what was I gonna get? What was I gonna get? Oh, my charger. Thank you. Whoever said that, thank you. Okay. Okay. Now, Texas Roadhouse. Now, okay, so then we understand that faith. It takes just as much effort to think about what it's not going to work out and why it is going to work out. That's where discipline comes in. Which leads me to number 2, the path of recreation. Right? Which is going to come to working out and nutrition. Working out and nutrition is part of the path of recreation. It's the second one. Right? It's the second one. Because you have complete control of it. You have complete control of whether you work out today or you don't work out. And it's not about just the body, right? It's about feeling better about yourself and about your life's problems. The problems you have in your life, fitness, finances, relationship, or spiritually, it's not the problem. It's how you feel about the problem. Perfect example. When you're fucking pissed off. Somebody could come to you, hey, how are your day? Fuck off, leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. You can be fucking so mad, and your mom, hey honey, I don't talk to you, I just can't talk to you right now. You're going somewhere, your boss don't talk to me, I can't talk right now. When you're pissed, it doesn't matter what someone's telling you. They can be the nicest person. You don't want to talk to them because you're mad. Right? So let's flip it on the other side. Think back to when you're in love. Think back to when you have this euphoric feeling about someone you love. Or maybe you and this girl, this guy finally had this magical like sex and things like that, but you like this guy, whatever it might be. You're like, yes. You're walking around town, somebody cuts you off, flicks you off. You're like, don't even worry about it. Go ahead. You should have just told me. Listen, I would have stopped and turned around if you needed to be that, if you're that fucking late, right? It doesn't matter. Or think back to when you get that workout. When you get that workout, how do you feel? You feel alive. You feel better. Every single one of us has gotten one workout in their life where you were sweaty, you're like huffing and puffing, or you ran a mile and you're like, how do you feel? Like, you know what? I feel good about myself. That's why we do it. Yes, it's phenomenal. Right? It's phenomenal. The body's phenomenal. All this is phenomenal. Oh, you're so sexy. No, whatever. Right? I've been doing this shit for 19 years. I looked like this fucking 10 years ago. I do it because the simple truth of the matter is we are always going to have problems. We're always gonna have problems. We're always gonna have problems. Hey, the biggest mistake we can make is thinking that one day we're never gonna have problems. It's thinking one day once you get in shape, you'll be good. It's thinking once you have all this money, everything will be good. No, we just don't live in a life like that. You and I, we're always gonna have problems. We're always gonna have problems. Oh, Alex, that's not so fun. Well, no, it is. Problems are possibilities. It gives us the opportunity to grow as an individual. The problem is never the problem. The problem is how you feel about the problem. So when we get that workout in, even 10 minutes, you are building respect. You are building strength. You're praying for strength. But what are you doing to get stronger? I want to be mentally stronger. Before you go and do burpees, before you go do squats, before you go run, you have to mentally tell your body to move. So you have to mentally tell your body to move towards pain instead of pleasure. So working out gives you mental strength. It gives you mental strength. So working out is, if you work out every day, even for 10 minutes, what you're telling yourself is, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna get a small little win. Your girlfriend, boyfriend could have broken up with you. Someone could have passed away. Your boss could have been really mean to you. You could have lost your job. You could, all these external things. But if you take those 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes, and you do some sort of workout, and you invest that time into yourself, you can elevate yourself into such a high state of frequency that now all you see is possibilities. All you see is the good. Even if it's for 1 hour, even if it's for 2 hours, you raise your level. Because change is just nature's delight. Change is the only thing that's permanent in this life. There's always going to be change. It's how we deal with change that makes the experience of change what it is. It's what makes your life. And so, when it comes down to your workouts, it's simply, no matter how and I would tell myself this, when I was heartbroken, when I was broke, when I was lost in life, 19 years of doing this, I always told myself, no matter how bad my day was, no matter how bad things got in my life that day, there was a box. And if I got that workout in, I did something good for myself. And you can take that with yourself. No matter how bad the day is, no matter how bad the moment is, the day is, no matter what, if you got that workout in, you did something good that day. And you will develop love for yourself. You will develop respect for yourself. You will develop a sense of self-worth and self-pride and a sense of hope and faith. Because that's what we'll need. That's what we're going to need in the hardest times of our life. Because what is a real bad day? Let's be honest. When someone you really do love dies, that's a tough day. When your pet dies, those are tough days. Those are real tough days. Someone got into an accident that you love. Those are tough days. Everything else is just a perspective. It's just a bad perspective. Okay? Now, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with self-pride. Maybe that's me. I don't think there's anything wrong with self-pride, right? Now, okay, enough sad moments there, right? And think about it. All right, cool. Now, nutrition. We're not done yet. We're almost done. What time? 11:30? Cool. Nutrition. Motherfucker, nutrition. I don't care if you have 3 legs. I don't care if you have 1 arm, 1 eye. We have to eat to survive. So we have to understand, we're either digging ourselves a hole that will eventually have to get ourselves out of it because you're eating the fucking wrong things or you're eating too much. You're either digging yourself a hole that you will eventually have to dig yourself out of it. You are gonna have to face your health at one point in this lifespan, unless you fucking die from a tragic accident. You will have to. And I've met enough people that have waited so long in their life to deal with their health. And the thing about health and nutrition is that people literally die from bad habits. People leave family, people leave friends because they cannot control their fucking habits of nutrition. You cause yourself so much fucking guilt and shame simply because you eat the wrong thing that makes you feel like shit, look like shit, and think negative about yourself. You walk around all day long with this bag of shit, bag of fucking chips. And you're like, oh man, this shirt doesn't feel good. I gotta get rid of this. You put a shirt on, you see this, and you're kind of like, you're being robbed. You cannot be fully present if you're not proud of your presence. You cannot be fully in the moment if you're always thinking about the way you look and you don't look good. Always. And the thing that we have massively control over is nutrition, what you put into your mouth. Said until he's done working out because he's brain fart. Yeah, 100% right. Yes, of course. That's why even the people who have all this money eventually just really start pouring themselves into fitness. Mark Zuckerberg, fucking Jeff Bezos, like all these fucking people. I guarantee you Elon Musk is not too far from getting somewhat into fitness because he's out of fucking shape. Because the truth of the matter is when you are in the fucking hospital bed or when you're at the doctor's and he's like, oh, your blood pressure is really high. Your cholesterol's really high. That's like the max. That's like the very, very top of the reason. Then you have the second reason, dating. Dating, men and women. Some of you guys don't legitimately have a girlfriend because you don't have the confidence to go up to a girl and ask her on a date. You don't like the way you look. You don't like the way you feel. And everything in life, energy is a universal language. A woman can feel your energy, just like you can feel her energy. Same thing with women. Turn the lights off. I don't want the fucking lights on. I don't want you to see me naked. Or I don't want to put myself out there because I just don't feel the way I like. You see the massive effects this has on your life? Massive. The other side of it is that it comes with so many benefits. Right? Or can't perform 100%. I've noticed that about guys. I don't have the problem, thank God. But it's just like, and even with the lack of sleep that I get. I'm on fucking 3 hours of sleep today. I went to sleep late as fuck last night, like fucking 11:30. Fuck it, I don't care. Right? So, nutrition, right? What's the third one? Third one, right? The path of recreation. The third one with the path of recreation. Money. Money, fulfillment. I call it money or fulfillment. Fulfillment. Did you know 80% of people don't like their jobs? They did a study. 80% don't like their jobs. 80%. Think about that, right? Money is something that we're always going to have to, we use every day. So the path of recreation, faith, training and nutrition. Third one is money. If you can make $1, you can make $1 million. If you can lose a pound, you can lose 100 pounds. This is something we have to pay attention to. Right? And your level of success with this, the more you learn, the more you earn. The veil. Same thing with this. If you've never tracked macros, this is you right now. If you've never tracked macros. The minute you understand macros, the veil has been lifted. What I've learned, I dropped out of college. I'm not a multimillionaire, but I've had 2 companies. I'm currently running the second company. I've lost money. I've gained money. Lost money, gained money. Last time I had a job was 25 years old. I'm 31 now. And what I've learned The best investment you can ever make in life is yourself. It's yourself. To take whatever money you have, get in great shape, find someone who's really good at finances, build relationships, and constantly be learning. But when you walk down the path of destruction, guarantee you this will not help your life. Yes, are there some people who drink and have a lot of money? Yes. Are there some people who do drugs and have a lot of money? Are there some people who smoke and have a lot of money? Yes. Are there some people who just constantly sleep with hookers and have a lot of money? Yes. Are there people who have bad company, bad friends and make a lot of money? Yes, absolutely. But if you're not there, don't compare yourself to there. If I eat if I eat ice cream every single night and I have a 6-pack, you can't eat ice cream and have a 6-pack because you're not there. Right? That's the truth. We know the truth. Right? But that to me is not fulfillment. Because I've worked with people. Multimillionaires who have been doing this, and they would pay any amount of money to stop their alcohol addiction, to stop the addiction to drugs. They would pay any amount to stop, but they can't seem to stop. And that's just what I tell you. The path of recreation starts with this. It's faith. Then train your children. Then you work on this. Because when you have this, it makes making money a lot easier. And not just making money, but fulfillment. We all make money. Everyone that has a job makes money, earns money. You don't make it, earn it. But that doesn't mean you're earning it in the way that you would want to. And the only way, not the only way, I hate to say that, and one of the ways that you get out of your situation is first improving yourself. Personal development. Your level of success will never surpass your level of personal development. Simply meaning you will never do more than who you are. But if you raise your baseline level of discipline, you raise your baseline level of energy is fucking crucial. Crucial. You show up to a job interview, you talk to the right people because of your energy. I like your energy. Man, you have a lot of energy. You have a great attitude. Endless opportunities open up to you when you have massive amounts of discipline, massive amounts of energy, and an attitude, right, of gratitude. Right? An attitude of gratitude. But all of this stems from having habits that create a positive mindset, a positive body, which creates positive actions. This will never give you a high quality life. Alcohol, drugs, smoking, hookups, bad company, and food, overconsumption of food, will never give you the quality of life that you want. Will never improve your fitness, your finances, your relationship, or your spirituality. Attitude of gratitude. Attitude is super important. Absolutely. That's created 3 hours. Yeah, 100%. Of course. I asked God. You know what's funny? I was walking out. I'm always asking God for wisdom. I don't like to ask something like, you know what, lately I've been asking, pray for your wife. I don't even pray for my wife. I ask God for wisdom. Just teach me. And before I fucking jumped on today, knowing I have 3 hours of sleep, I'm like, just give me wisdom. Give me wisdom. I want to teach them something great today. I don't plan any of these out. I'm just like, what can I give them? Just give it. But the only way we can speak like this is to become a vessel. I'm telling you this, all right? And my clients can attest to me. They're on here, right? When you push away, when you stop feeding the flesh, you feed your spirit. How are you have so much energy? I'm operating out of spirit. I'm just operating out of spirit. That's it. Wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, read scripture, visualized, meditated, went within. I read scripture, but you want to get closer to God? Go within. Acts chapter 7, verse 48. Howbeit that the Most High dwelleth not in the hands, not in a temple made of hands. Go within. Luke chapter 17, verse 21. The kingdom of God is within you. Luke chapter 11, verse 52. Woe, you lawyers, you take away the key of knowledge. for you not enter in yourself. Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. Luke chapter 17, verse 21. The kingdom of God is within you. So when you sit there, read scripture, you sit there, you close your eyes, and you listen to Christ's conscience. Christ's conscience. The one that tells you to stop drinking. The one that tells you to stop smoking. The one that tells you got to start working out. The one that tells you got to get a better job. The one that's telling you got to treat that person nicer. In the study of Islam, Quran believing is word. Someone needs to give me a Quran. I don't mind studying the Quran, but I can't buy one. It's supposed to be given to you. Oh, God. No, always will have for you. The message be blessed. 100%. So now, right? Bro, give me chills. Good. So now, let me explain this, right? It's all love. And I do what I do simply because of pain. That me and Daniela cracks with me on this. I asked God for love. And so he sent me broken people. It's a funny little quote. But it's funny, but it makes sense. I asked God for love, right? And he sent me broken people. Because you can only receive what you give. Right? You can't become broke by giving. You can only become richer by enriching others. You can definitely become broke by holding on for too long. There's a Bible verse about that. I can't remember it. But you become richer by enriching others. You find peace when you're in flow state. And that's why it's so important that on a daily basis, we are working on creating the higher version of ourselves. Fitness and training and nutrition, what it does, it prepares us for the amount of temptation that we have on a daily basis. You don't have a drinking problem. You don't have a drug problem. You don't have a smoking problem, a corn problem, a bad coming food problem. You have a problem with discipline. Your baseline level of discipline is very low. How do we raise it? Because think about if you said no to all of this, and you said yes to the path of recreation. You watch what you ate. You had more faith. You focus more on your finances, on doing something you really have an interest in. And because you have an interest in it, and you do it more, and you get better at it, you help more people, you get paid in return. That's the most beautiful side of it. And that's why it's so important to keep learning. It's so important. And the thing is, what I've learned is it's not about what more we have to do. It's about taking away less. Taking away more. Take away things. Take away the food. Take away the sleep. Take away the entertainment. Fuck, I don't need that shit. Focus, purpose focused. Is it Proverbs 11:25? It's that one, isn't it? That's what I thought. It's Proverbs 11:25, right? Yeah, a generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Yeah. Whoever enriches others, right? Is it that one? Proverbs 11. Yeah. 11:25. Hey. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Any questions? And I do. So I guess the last thing I'll say is this: if you guys want to take a picture of this, I know it's a lot of chicken scratch. But I was building awareness, focus this one. Two paths, right? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that lecture. And so when I talk about what I do, right? Thanks, bro. Have a good day. You as well, brother. Have a blessed one, handsome, of course. And so when I talk about my coaching and what I do, that's why I don't believe I'm just this fitness coach. I'm not a fitness coach. I'm not. That's just the base of it, right? Because it helps us. What I really do is what we take is the way you think now, and we rewire the way you're thinking for your ultimate outcome. That's it. We rewire the way you think through your daily habits. So we structure your day-to-day life with a set of habits that's actually in alignment, harmony with where you want to go in life. You know, Melinda, you look good today. So you saying I look ugly the other days? I appreciate that, Melinda. I'll try to take it as a compliment, but I'm really offended by that. But it's okay. Sometimes in life, people have to check you. You know? Currency, the evaluation of social media destroyed America, and women are anti-social insecure, and the COVID hardly can. No one can ever meet a girl at the gym anymore without getting exiled. Like that? No, he's just complaining, bro. Because that's completely opposite. No, you can definitely meet a girl at the gym. You have to learn to approach. Hey. Well, I don't have to go to 15 minutes, right? Good morning, Troy. How are you? Bro, you just missed a great lesson. I'm going to see if I can upload this whole lesson. This is where I need the camera. I'm going to have to buy a camera. I probably get your guys' opinion, right? Because I want to upload more videos on YouTube. But should I upload these lectures? This is why I sacrifice so much, so I can fucking see. I should get less sleep. I should literally just get less sleep on purpose so I can do this, because I feel so in alignment. Right? The lack of sleep sometimes does something to you. I don't think you understand it. Because when the body is broken, when the mind is tired and done, you operate out of spirit. For example, when two fighters are fighting in the cage, the last round, the championship rounds, let's say the last round, their bodies are broken, their mind is broken, it's the warrior spirit. And that only comes out when they're beaten, their mind is done, their body is done. Yeah, this side I have been following you, so I hope you're doing well, Alex. Hope you stay and the family stays well. What's up, my brother? You know? So, that's it, man. Life. These type of things, and if you could take that throughout your day today, and you could be like, okay, what does everything? Just be conscious of everything you're thinking of. Every single thought that you have is bringing something into your life. That's what I really want you to have a better understanding. You are a magnet, and whatever you're thinking about is either raising your frequency or lowering your frequency. Everything is in frequency. The world is in frequency. Your mind is so powerful that whatever you think about has to come into fruition. Buying Quran, you can download it easy and PDF free and Kindle. No, bro, I ran into a guy in Miami, Brickell. I was doing boxing. I was training people in boxing. He came, he's like, bro, let me get a boxing lesson. And I could tell this guy knows how to fight. And so I put his gloves on. I'm like, you know how to fucking fight. He's like, yeah, I'm actually a trainer at Boxer, one of the gyms, local gyms. And so I started training him, and then we started talking spiritually. He's like, bro, you should read the Quran. He's like, I'll bring you one. He's like, you're not supposed to buy one. You're supposed to get it gifted. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. But I never went back to that same spot, so I was never able to do it. Leon! Venga. But no, bro, I mean, come here. Come here. Come on. Come over here. Is the thing open? You're so hot. Say hi to people. Say hi to people. He's just a baby. He's just a baby. All right, my G's. G Nets, Leon. I mean, yeah, because I guess how much? 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes, and then I'll go. I have coffee at 1. Ja, Gaza. What is going on here? Big old one. What up, brother? Hello, you beautiful people. Just gotta figure out how to invert the YouTube camera for lectures. I know, bro. I know. I know how to do it, brother. It's like this, bro. I just have to flip it around like that, right? But I can't see the chat. You feel me? So I'll do that next time. I'll just say fuck it. You know? Tomorrow, I do these lectures every single fucking day. At least Monday through, yeah. Like even Saturdays and Sundays, I want to keep doing them. I'm dedicated to this. Front cam. Yeah, it's front camera, yeah. I'm dedicated. I'm committed to this shit. Thank you for the La Clara nos diste la clase. Yeah, clase. Dice una bofeta espiritual. Gracias por la inspiración. Puñeta. Puñeta. ¿Qué significa puñeta? No, for sure, brother. It all came from God. Had to. You can get laptop on the side to read the chat. Yeah, I do have my laptop. I should be able to do it. Yeah, I asked him. I literally asked him, like, God, just give me wisdom to teach these people, please. I'm going to have to pray for that every single day. You know, of course. And yesterday was an interesting moment too, Daniela. That low moment. But that was an interesting moment. You caught on to it. The legacy. All right. I'm going to take him. It was so honest too, yeah. That's rigid. Yeah, I got you, brother. I got you. I got to work on my Spanish. I can read Spanish. I need to pray more. I'm a Christian. I'm not. You don't need to pray more. I don't pray. You want to know the funny thing is, I don't pray. I don't. I read. And then I look within. I just don't pray. I feel like I say thank you. I write in my journal, I'm grateful, but I don't pray for like, hey, God, can you say, I don't pray like that. I just read. And then I seek wisdom. I guess I prayed this morning. I prayed before I got on here. I prayed. I'm like, hey, can you pray either? But I guess prayer and meditation does a lot. Yeah. Whatever you do as if you're working for 100%. Yeah. Oh, what's up? Can you take us to the whiteboard? What do you mean? I just did whiteboard. Whiteboard's done, brother. Yeah, I think God already gave us answers. It's called the... Yeah, and it's within you. It's all within you. Answers are within you. The answers are within you. That's why I go and look within. I don't need to ask him for things. I asked him for wisdom, which he gave me wisdom to show you guys. He gave me wisdom. But it says, look within. Everything's within. I even asked him, give me the answers. Show me the answers. And I fucking meditated today. Hey, bro, don't call me bro. I'm a girl. How am I supposed to know? Oh, Queen Spider. Silky's Queen Spider. Sorry, bro. Now I'm going to call you bro. Because you told me not to call you bro. You should be like, hey, I'm a girl, by the way. Right? Don't be so rude. How am I supposed to know you're a girl? Maybe if you had a girl's name. Then to you, one earpod at work. Very inspirational. Serena. Fuck yeah. Be careful, Serena. You might get inspired to change your life. How's it going? It's going, brother. It's going how it is. All right. Listen, I love everything, guys. I'll be back in a few. I'll be back around 2. So give me like 2 hours. Ciao, Super Sentai. All right. Love y'all. Let's get on with you. For any inquiries. For anything you want. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go take this motherfucking dog outside so he can go run and play. I'm gonna do some work on my phone. I gotta get back to some messages for coaching, which coaching spots are filling up fast. But yeah, link in the bio for podcast, YouTube, coaching, all these things. Take us with you. No, give me a break. Love you.